This trip has been 2 years in the making. The directors of the UKGE came to us at our university, Canterbury Christchurch University, to see the games that we've been making during a game jam. They came, they saw them, and they were actually a little bit impressed that they were at the stage they were. So what they did is they said, tell you what, we'll set up a table at the UKGE and you can come and display them.
So we're very grateful for this opportunity to come here, but none of this would have even been possible had it not been for Canterbury Christchurch University Support Fund. They kindly gave us all of the funding that we needed to get ourselves into a car all the way up here and to stay for the 3 nights that we needed to stay.
And we've had to wait nearly 2 years for this opportunity, but we persevered, and even though we've now graduated, we still was allowed to go. We presented our games at the UKGE and they were, for the most part, very well received.
James, it's a social deduction game.
Find the pickle.
So the games we made, there was 4 different games. One of them was called Back on Track. Another one was called Steel. Those 2 were my original ideas. Liam has got a plant game, which is called Rooting for You, and another game called Pixel Promenade.
Rooting for You is a 2-player educational card game to teach kids about plants. Pixel Promenade is a 2 to 4 player family card game targeted at families with children to introduce them to light strategy. The game has a pixel aesthetic which is pleasing to kids and follows a pastel colour scheme.
I put a lot of effort into getting Steel up to a place where it was ready for people to view in the public. Back on Track was printed from a PDF and stuck to card. And I actually had more success with Back on Track than I did with Steel. So I'm going to put all of my efforts into getting Back on Track ready for publishing and hopefully email these people and see if they're still interested in buying a copy.
Toby, did you enjoy the expo?
Yeah.
Would you go again?
Yeah.
I feel that it's inspired me to really want to try and create a game now. I didn't actually bring a game to the event, everyone else did. But I feel like now, if I can get the opportunity to come back next year, I would like to make a game for that.
A lot of stuff about producing games and like what you need to do to get that done. People talking to us about the costs and where they can help you find the right people and the right costs and teach you different things of how much of that happens and how many games you'll be asking to produce and then where they'll go and stuff like that. Just everything about the behind the scenes stuff that I didn't know about, they just come and talk to us about and be like, oh, this is how this would work. It was interesting.
So naturally, when you're going through your university degree, you don't really feel confident about what you do until it gets graded and you realise, oh, it was actually pretty good because it was worth the credit it's got. Taking it to the live public is so different. Like actually displaying it in front of people where you can see their facial reactions. It's not just a grade at the end of it. It's, oh, they're excited, they're not happy. I mean, sometimes they're even bored. And I was just thinking, how can I make this game more interesting? But then they sat down afterwards and they would tell us about the game itself and what they felt it needed. So we took some good advice on board.
It's made me feel more confident about doing networking events and things. I want to go to more things like this.
The UK Games Expo has opened doors into publishing and manufacturing for both of my games. I've had interest from multiple publishers and manufacturers, which is very beneficial. I've also been given guidance on how to kickstart a campaign.
Really exciting was when people were coming back to play again and again. Like they played a game once that is not published. They walked away around the expo where they saw professional published games, and then they came back to our stalls to play on our little card games.
I feel going to the convention has shown me how the community really is, and it's shown me that everyone's welcoming. The critiques are extremely positive and helpful, and I feel like it's a community that I definitely want to go into, and I feel like I now have the confidence to take my game into the community.
Measly also rolled a natural 20!
So I think my favourite thing about the Games Expo was hearing so many people say that they didn't know that they could get a degree in games design. And you would sort of explain it to them, give them like a way to contact the uni, and they would always look at you and smile, like, and they were just so interested in what you was selling. And then you kind of feel like you're sort of paving the future for these people.
Well, just people coming and playing on games. They come and they play and they enjoy it, and you hear them laugh, and, be happy and smile and give us feedback. And it was just nice to have the public come and play games that we made, and could possibly push further and see, oh yeah, we are doing the right thing. We are making something that people are going to enjoy. It was good.
It's good to see how different people interact with the game in different ways, and the way they have fun through different perspectives that you wouldn't initially think of. And it's rewarding to feel that people actually enjoy the game that I feel so passionately about.